Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. I wanted to just wrap up a couple of items and to show you some projects that are on my table here. So we did the basket case for the Penn Squidder, the 140, and because of my camera limitations we ran short, but I did want to show you it's all back and working nicely. It's a nice smooth operator. Remember we had this detached, and you know, this is the anti-reverse dog override, and now we can backpedal as well as have the anti-reverse dog in effect. Nice clean reel, good internals on this thing, ready to go fishing. So what else am I going to be working on in the near future? So I have a couple of items here, so pay attention. This is kind of like a preview of coming events. The first one is a Ryobi. It's their FinTech model. The FinTech replaced Ryobi on a worldwide basis outside of the US after Ryobi was sold to Berkeley Tackle. This one has an anti-reverse that doesn't operate quite properly. I'm just thinking that for some reason this thing is going to be a stuck dog, but we'll go in there and we'll kind of figure that one out. When you do the anti-reverse override it's fine, but when you put it in that anti-reverse mode we've got to skip. Second one is another basket case we picked up. It's a older Penn Senator 4.0. It's the black side, which means it's not the high-speed model. Lots of corrosion on it, but it doesn't mean it can't be repaired. Add a handle and a handle screw. Clean up the greening on the corrosion, make sure that the internals are okay. If this is the older version with the thicker drag washers, what I will try and do is show you how to make the conversion from the thick drag washers to the thin one, and we'll put that out there. Go catch some sharks or some big fish in the northeast here. The third one is also a basket case reel. It's a 309, a very popular reel. It's the bigger level wind. It uses the higher speed gears of the Penn Jigmaster. Something went wrong with this one because they pulled all of the level wind assembly out. So my guess is I've got a bad plastic wheel that was driving it, which forced it not to drive. But I also don't have the worm assembly, and I don't have the line guide and the pawl. So I'm waiting on parts for this, but as soon as parts come in, we're going to go show you how to take this apart, rebuild it, put the level wind guide back into operation, and get this one fishing. I also know there's a little bit of a skip in here as well. The last one's going to be an adventure, and I'm not quite sure what's going to come of this one. So this is an Okuma Titus. It's a lever drag reel. It is stuck. It's stuck, and I'm not quite sure what's going on. They just can't turn it. So we're going to take this apart. We'll show you the dynamics behind the lever drag reel. If you have the Titus 30, you can play along with me. It's a nice Okuma reel, but something inside is not working, and we'll take it apart and see. So this one may be what I refer to as a tuition reel. Sometimes reels can't be repaired, but you can learn a lot from them in terms of why they broke and how to avoid them going forward. So that's what's on the agenda. And again, I just wanted to report back for those of you that were watching the Penn Squidder 140 basket case rebuild that this one's ready to go back to Eric and enable him to do a lot of good fishing with that one. So stay tuned. I hope some of those projects on my desk are going to appeal to you. And we'll get going on those things this week and post those videos as the reels are redone. So with that, I appreciate you watching the channel. I wish you good fishing. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle.